Zhang Yi seemed annoyed. Tomorrow's tears are soft. You need to drink something too. I'm very naive. Take Ferrari to remind Zhang Yi. My husband loves you very much. I don't care what you say. Come and help. Or I'll just throw you out. Collect items into the warehouse storage space to empty the place of tomorrow's tears and Chao Kai Ni. Carry the handle inside the room. Take it from your space warehouse. Take out the necessary medical supplies. If you see that, ask tomorrow. I was using SAO magic just now. Truong told Chao Kai Ni. Not sorry. You have to save your life at any cost. The drugs and the machines, you need to keep telling me. I'll try to give you. Chao is quick to get to work. Cut off the view's shirt with scissors and replied. I'll do my best. A moment later, Zhuang asked. What is the situation, can it be saved? The situation is not very optimistic. Bullets affect the internal organs. Under the present conditions, it's very likely that it can't be saved anymore. Tomorrow Tearful play crocodile tears. A hand with a face crying bitterly. If he's gone, we have to do SAO hoo-hoo. I can't believe you're mad, shut up. Young people don't mind just being straight. Do not interfere with the surgery view. If anything happens because of you, you probably know the consequences very well. Or should I still go outside? Even if I'm here, I can't help it. I don't know how to save lives. Staying here will only cause more trouble. In her head aesthetic. There's so much food outside. There's a sofa and hot water. Who wants to be here? The plague stopped her. This surgery is related to your husband's life. So you need to stay here and help. Sweating, giving something has to be done. I see she seems stubborn. He pulled out a gun 6. Even if you don't know, you are also the biggest inspiration for the view. Is it true? When she saw the gun pointed at her, she was afraid. The translation continues. Let's make that decision, guys. Stay here. I'm out. A trip to Truong Dai Ca. The people who hit you, it has nothing to do with us. We don't know anything. We are most loyal to you. The Kia betrayed. Silently exercise harm uncle seriously injured. I have to let them pay. We have to fight them tonight. It's just the two of us. Based on who we are, it's possible. Maybe he still has an ace that hasn't used SAO yet. You don't have to worry about this. I've dealt with everyone in the building. The people in charge are alert around. Later I found someone jumping from above. Just give him a shot. Zhuo leads the rest of his people. Go to building 21. Young hands pointing and yelling loud. We quickly surrounded this building. The people in building 21 looked down. Is Zhang Yi leading people around? Is Zhang Yi leading people around? Some people find Zhang Yi extremely afraid. I can no longer stand 2 hands holding my head. At the end of life they all die. How can we fight that demon? He's too scary. Some are tigers. Tai Lam reported the weapon and said. What are you afraid of? This is our territory. Even if he had a gun, he'd have to leave a class of RA. Take out the weapon and fight him. Give orders to your people. Remember to watch the window, or the enemy will jump out and escape. One replied yes. Then he watched Zhang Yi enter the building. But what does Zhang Yi want to do in the end? Young man jumps into a window. There doesn't seem to be a very good one yet. Young man, take it from your space warehouse. Out a pile of wood and flammable things. Then the young man poured gasoline on Kia wood. What the hell is the guy playing? I've just watered the entire ground floor of the building. The young man's mouth just muttered. The fuel is arranged. The wires are enough to burn until we retreat. Next, Zhang Yi took out a lighter. It's so cold. I'm kind enough not to look at you cold. Special fire heating for you. Remember to thank me. Quick fire Firelan RA. Then the fire raged. From the snow tunnel back out. There was smoke in building 21. The young man pointed his hand towards the building. It's your turn to act. Inside building 21 because of the smog, people who cough. They even started a fire. Open the window and let the smoke go. A lot of smoke should also make the eyes spicy. My eyes don't see anything anymore. Damn, it's all locked down. Don't waste your energy smashing the glass door. Toxic smoke will also come in from outside. Run away. Zhang Yi below took out a gun. And then I looked up and it looked like college. There was also a meeting like this. It's just that this fire is a little different. It's just burning louder. Now the whole building is on fire. There's people in building 21 who can't take it anymore. Jump down below. The sound of barbecue falling on the snow. The guy who jumped and died on the spot. Zhang Yi's people saw this aesthetic scene. This is turning the entire building into a cage. The Kia can only stay inside waiting to die, or fall dead or be destroyed at the exit. And then a lot of people jumped from above. Some sell salt on the spot. Some are too hot to save me. Now it is the turn of the enemy's army. A stick banged down. Then add a plug-in knife. The two people next to me saw this as well. I see the girl is very active, she's not bothered. A guy said. That's terrible, Levan. I didn't even dare to kill a chicken. It's getting better and better now. The girl replied with a smile. People are trying to serve Zhang Yi. I can't pull my legs either. There's another guy jumping from the top. Girl named Levan Pleasure. There's another one here for me to butcher. A blow from the girl next door. It's also a meat show. Close-up spray observation. This fire is beautiful. Yes, if you can do it a few more times, the better. One in the opposite building. I watched the 21st floor burn out in a cold sweat. The whole person feels scared. How to do this, Truong Duk? Do you use this against us? I can't wait to fight him. How long did the king plan to attack? Surprisingly, he was beaten for the body. What can we play with Zhang Yi? One guy gave an opinion. No wonder. The plague certainly won't kill the green kanji. He's not crazy either. One who has an owner. We're not involved in this. He had no reason to go to the door. It's true that young people are dreaming of the pink vision, but life is not a dream. The results are often unexpected. What's so cool? What else is there to wait for? Court 21 was engulfed in flames. Truong ordered. Let's go to the next building. Let's kill a fight. The young man and the crowd went to building 26. See the translation below. The people from above trembled and spoke. The emperor is dead. We had nothing to do with this. Don't make the mistake of killing good people. The young man laughed and shouted. Killing the wrong person. You still deserve it. The survivors of this building. Each person has at least 5 lives in his hands. More. Whether you are a good person or not will not change. As a result, I'll kill you all. Very quickly and definitely. So the young man started watering the gasoline. Gasoline quickly flows out around the building. A fire that burns high. He's really mad. 5 buildings were involved in the attack. All of a sudden they were burned. He's holding a megaphone and thinking. Clean treatment in one night still to try. Before the end of this round, we have to do more outside work. From a loudspeaker that's loud and clear. Rest assured. I always take revenge when there is resentment. Absolutely no harm to innocent people. People who are friendly to me will not be purged from being afraid. That's too good. He's not going to kill us. It is those who deserve to die. The government should not take revenge on us. He's probably tired of killing so many people. I don't believe it. He could actually massacre the entire apartment complex. Okay, today's mission ends here. Can go back to rest. Don't worry, we'll stay here and light the fire first. I have to go home cold. It's actually more comfortable around the fire now. It's up to you. More wood, don't let the fire go down. One was thrown into the fire. The 2 traitors in front of me are dead. The movement of thought. Death is also dead. That I treat them. Also NDT0SAO finally suddenly betrayed. Expand translation. 6 in a guy's pocket. Raza phone. Review the conversation recording. Zhang Yi quickly understood the problem. That's what RA is. I walked into the room where the view was recuperating. I see the situation is a little positive. On the machine shows all the results are okay. That aesthetic look. Looks like everything's fine. Chow, thank you for your hard work. Cho Kai happily replied. I'm glad I could help you. So tomorrow I will come in and say. We've been hungry all day. Can you get us something to eat? Truong Yi looked at the tears and then aesthetic. Really know how to ask. Let her go now. Let's focus on restoring the view first. Then the young man took it out of the space warehouse and throw a box of something down. You can get these to eat. Even though you are my family, the view. I'm not going to leave you hungry. I saw the box fall out of Zhang's hand. Tomorrow tears startled. What magic are you doing? Then Zhang Yi took on the shoulders of Chow Kai. I will leave and tell you tomorrow. Is there any other food besides noodles? I saw eggs in the kitchen. There's chicken bones. Back to back. It's just noodles. Do you eat now? If you don't eat? I'm just asking. The noodles are actually delicious. Chow Kai. When he got out, he sat down on the couch and said. Then the house is done, and there's another problem. Sit down, squeeze your feet and answer. Don't you worry. It won't be a problem. Then Zhang Yi was very worried and asked if he could. What is your health view? How long does it take to recover? Or just a momentary resurrection can't last long? The child is also quick to respond. He was seriously injured, lost a lot of blood, that I have absolutely no blood bag to use. I even found it hard to save his life. The blood bag problem is that I missed it. So then how did you save his life? An answer that made Truong stand in the picture. At first, the heart rate almost stopped. But suddenly, his body seems to have changed. Increased muscle activity. Quickly even. The amount of blood flowing from the wound is also significantly reduced. So that's how Zhang analyzed the situation. The cause of the global freeze. It's gamma rays from outer space. I have a special ability because of it. Let's say gamma rays really affect more than just me, maybe reality. Others have also awakened special abilities. Then the young man stood up. His condition was exactly the same as mine at the time of his death. It may have awakened some kind of possibility. Risk of death. It's a condition that awakens special abilities. But like that, people who wake up without the ability to heal will still die. If you hadn't seen me, uncle, you would have died. Truong epidemic reminded Chow likely Ni. From now every day. I've got to inject a muscle relaxant or certain sedatives for Uncle View. It doesn't affect his body. But we have to control his actions. I was curious to ask the translation. The king is just like you. Have you developed any special abilities? Very likely. We have no experience of this. If you wake up and lose control, it's going to destroy this whole house. Channel secured RA video with script. Fastest read voice on YouTube. Please give me a like. Comments to get motivated quick out the next videos. Remember to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to watch as quickly as possible. When he heard that Truong was worried, Chow replied. Just hand this over to me. Zhang Yi seemed interested and said. You're a little tired today. Take a break. I wonder if you ask again. The view must be done. Can you take care of her tomorrow? Zhang Yi went out to the door and answered. Even though that woman makes people hate her, but at least not that stupid. She knows very well what happened to the view. Then I'll fire her immediately. You don't have to worry about this. It also makes sense. Go back to the living room and cry tomorrow. Then you and I will have a view in the same room. I can take care of him at night. May I come in here? The next day I opened the door and entered the room. In the head of the current aesthetic. I forgot about the emergency. Now we have to deal with the inside. In court hallway 25, the young man took out a police shield. And a 6-gun in hand. It's got a flashlight on it. Very quickly the young man used a gun to break the door lock. To go into a room. Suddenly, there was a woman screaming inside. And throw something at the epidemic. You go to hell. It's easy to stop with a shield in your hand. RA is a knife. It quickly turned towards the Kia woman. Long time no see Fuang Vu. On the table next to him is the body, loss of legs and hands. And look, you have to stop. I don't blame you for living until now. Is it true that tigers are sisters? You haven't died for SAO yet. That piece of shit, they have so many people. You can't kill it alone. That's a bunch of crap. He pulled out a stick and said. I thought I was in contact with the king, then instigated Jiang to blame and reason to become Van. She went crazy and screamed. It's not all because of you. Clearly persistent. In a moment, I'll agree with you, then finally choose another one. You deserve to die. I don't have time to talk to stupid people. A stick banging down the dance partner screaming in pain. Then the young man grabbed his hair. The dance moves to the window. She was so scared. Please. Zhang Yi, please let me go. I don't want to die. Please forgive me. Zhang Yi dragged her out the window. You deserve it today too. Then the young man coldly let go. The dance screamed in horror. 01 sound echoed. It's actually not that big. Because it's snow below. Fang Yu's love sank deep under the snow. I'm sure everyone knows what the result is. To see Fuang Vu love died, but not satisfied. It's too easy for you to die like this. A dead general could not be more beautiful. A Fuang Vu love. The next day in the view. I just checked your health view. He said he recovered very quickly. Speed of self-healing faster than normal people. More than 10 times.